many my idol. I learned from them.
Yeah. Go on. You can have.
Hello, good afternoon, Mr. Ka.
Good afternoon. How are you?
I'm fantastic.
That's great to hear. I'm fine also. It's nice to meet you again. Okay. So today's Friday, right? Yeah.
Yeah,
So tell me, how was your week so far?
week is great. Uh, Everything is fine and going great. Yeah,
That's amazing. So I remember
yeah.
the last time I talked to you, I went home. I mean, I went back very inspired and everything. So do you have any more new thoughts, anything new that you've learned from your books or your podcasts?
Sorry, can you hear me? Okay.
Yeah.
Anything learn?
Or anything
I
new that you've
have to.
done or explored. Yeah, you
I
may
have
have
to
to
go
think
through my
about it.
general. I have to go through my general, and I will have to find what I have learned because whatever I learn new things, write it down.
In
And
journal.
yeah, let me show you.
Wow, that's
I,
amazing. You maintain a journal then.
yeah, I do.
So what goes in the journal? What do you write about?
Anything I find valuable in books, I write it down.
How about your own thoughts?
Thoughts means what? About my
Do you
thoughts?
do you write down your own thoughts also?
No, I don't write down my own thoughts. But I write down my to-do list and whatever come in my
Hmm.
mind, that things I write.
Okay. So
Okay,
it's a very
yeah.
different kind of journal.
Yes. And
Did you find
yes,
what you're looking for?
yes. I
Go on.
think our life, everybody is living their life, right?
It's
And
true.
everybody looking for something, whether it is money, job, relationship, or any kind of objects.
Hmm.
And in order to get that, you will have to
What do
right
you mean I'll have to deserve?
deserve that things. If you want to get a certain kinds of post in your office, in your work, at your work.
Hmm.
So instead of going after it, be able, make yourself capable of that things,
That's true. Yeah.
right? And
So do you apply? Go on.
in order to be capable,
Hmm.
right, you have to control your five senses.
Really?
Yeah, five senses. And that ingredient, if you are able to, I think, control the all five senses, you can conquer the world. You can become like a god.
How do you control five senses?
And it's not easy. It's not a piece of cake.
That's true.
Right. And that
Yeah.
five senses I'm going to tell you. First is visual,
Mm-hmm.
what we see, what we
Right.
watch. And second is auditory, what we hear, listen to.
Mm-hmm.
Right. And third is kinesthetic, what we touch.
Kinesthetic. Okay.
Kinesthetic, I'm unable to, I pronounce wrong.
Mm-hmm.
And fourth is gustatory, right? And fifth is olfactory, right?
Yeah. I get it.
So these are taste and touch, right?
Hmm.
Sorry, these are taste and feel, the last two one.
Yeah.
So whatever we feel, hear, taste, touch, these things our determine our future, right? Because our body, our mind is like a hard disk. The kinds of command we are giving by our five senses that is
Mm.
going inside and being downloaded, being rewired, and
Okay.
so it will function in our outer life on this desktop, like computer, and desktop is
I
our
get it.
world, right?
That's very interesting.
Yeah. So it is mentioned in our scriptures also, and not only our scriptures, every religion scriptures you will go through, they are
Mhm.
commanding these all things to control.
So, are you religious?
Uh, what I say, there is a difference between religions and
Spiritual.
spirituality,
Yeah. Yeah.
right? But yes, when it comes to religions, I stand for that. When it comes to spirituality, I stand for that.
Mhm.
Yes.
Okay,
So
that's
I
great.
believe more in spirituality, little bit in religion, right?
Right.
If someone is coming against me and saying, talking about nonsense about religions, I cannot bear it. I can have
Okay.
argue with that. Yeah.
All right. So that's quite defensive of, so you respect your religion a lot then.
Uh, we must respect because no, listen. If you able to understand your human being and the foundation of human being, how did it happen, who
Hmm.
made it, okay, what is the principles of God, you won't opponent any religions, you respect every religions,
Right, right. That's true.
right? And you have to deep down in the subject, you have to dive into it, and you have to learn. But only saying, okay, this religion is bad, okay, these people from this community is
I
bad, that
understand that.
community, no,
Yeah,
no,
so
that,
I'm flying home for Diwali, so there are gifts coming. We ordered from Amazon, so I have to go and pick up the delivery. So I did that. I'm here now. Yeah, go on.
okay.
You were talking about, yeah, religion. So yeah, I meet a lot of people from, especially in Clappingo, I have to meet a lot of people from very different places. Everyone has their own belief systems and everything. So I've really learned to be completely non-judgmental and absolutely accepting of every kind of belief. So you
Yeah.
go on.
Hmm.
What do you think about secularism and everything? These are deep topics to discuss, honestly. So if you're not comfortable with it, we can move on to something else.
Move on something, because I am not a kinds of let's move on.
Okay,
Yeah.
sure, sure, sure. No problem. No problem. Okay, so I do have extempore topics for you if you would like that. I'm going to type it down, and you can then talk about it. Yeah, pick one that you like, or you can talk about both of them one after the other, whichever way you want it.
We can talk on both.
Okay, go on.
One
Whenever
lifetime
you're
is
ready.
not, okay, one lifetime is not enough.
So you can agree with it or debate it. It's up to
I
you.
think a debate, I'm against it.
Okay. So
I'm
you think one
disagree.
lifetime is enough?
Yeah, of course. I think,
Okay.
but people say, okay, life is short, but I say, why you are saying short? Because you don't know how to live your life,
All right.
right? If you know how to live, if you are, even if you are living 20 years, 30 years, it's enough. Oh,
Really?
Sardar Bhagat Singh, how many years he lived? And what
But
he
how
gave
about
to
the
our
thing that,
country?
we won't be able to do everything we want in one life?
What you want? Tell me, what
No,
you
it's
want?
not just about me. It's about, a lot of people.
Anybody, what the majority of the people want? They
Yeah.
want
So, go on.
best house, best relationship, money, car, right? If you will ask
Yeah,
from
that's the
majority of people,
general
they will say,
expectation.
yeah, their expectation. But you don't think that 30, even 15 years is enough to make those all things. 10 years is
Okay.
enough. But we start living, okay, after 30, after 40, after 50. Before that, we waste our time. We waste our day, no, week, month complaining, blaming. Instead of taking care of ourselves, we take care of our loved ones, and that is why they believe and they complain,
Mm-hmm.
right? So it's, I think God has given you, okay, your arms and legs, your brain, you are breathing, you are seeing, you are eating, okay, you have physical vitality. Still you are complaining, you are saying, oh, one life is not enough. Huh? I think you are you are raising question on God. God is our
Right.
creation, and He has given you one life. You are saying it's not enough. You are doubting on God.
This is
These
not
are
my
my
topic. This is not my belief.
no.
Okay.
I'm not talking. I'm not talking to. I'm talking about the majority of the people. They complain. I'm
Yeah.
talking about those. You raise the question directly. I'm talking to you, but I'm not pointing you. Right.
Mm-hmm.
So you are not. You are complaining.
Hmm.
You have doubt on God creation. Makes sense?
Yeah, I get it.
And God, whatever He does, He don't does for without purpose. He don't does.
He doesn't
He
do
does
it
not
without purpose.
do. He does not do anything without purpose. And
Hmm.
no one is okay superior or perfect than Him.
Right.
So how can people say that one life is not enough, right? How many years do
That's
you
true.
need to live your life, people? How many years? Hmm?
We will get to that. That is another topic we are willing to discuss, but a little bit later.
Yeah, yeah. Next.
Okay.
Next, there is a difference between living and existing. Yeah, that is also fantastic.
Mm-hmm.
Existing means you are surviving.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah,
Anything can
and
exist.
living means,
Even non-living things
yeah,
can exist.
yes, and living means you have peace, freedom, happiness. You know, you are giving something to your community. You are
Mm-hmm.
teaching something to your community. You are making an impact in your community. That is called living. You are happy, you are blessed.
That's very true.
Yeah, so this,
So how do
this is
you, yeah, what do you do to make sure that you're living and not existing?
uh, uh, first of all, what I do first of all, before waking sorry, after waking up, I pay gratitude to God. Thank you so much, God.
Gratitude.
Okay, I have food on my table, I have
Yeah.
roof over my head, I have bed to sleep, I have clean water, I have clothes on my body, right?
Hmm.
I have peace, I have freedom. My parents are healthy, I have good source of income. I- I'm happy
That
with
really
my life.
makes you feel alive, the gratitude, no?
Yes, yes, yes. And that's make me feel good. That makes me feel
Hmm.
good, and that is why
That's very true.
I'm living. Yeah,
You are living. That's very true. All right. Being in a dead end job, for example, one that you don't enjoy or something, that would be more like existing, don't you think?
yeah. Existing means you are surviving. You are not happy with yourself, with your family, with your work, with your life,
Hmm.
with your life. You are not happy. That means,
Right.
and you don't have any direction, right? That means
Right.
you are existing.
Right. So that was very well done. I knew that you would enjoy these two topics. Okay. So I also want to discuss another topic with you. Yeah. before that, I there's another interesting question that I want to ask. So if you could have dinner with any person alive or dead, famous, normal, any person alive or dead, who would it be and why?
That's a great question. Who would be? I have many. I have many. My idol. I learned from them.
Yeah. Go on. You can have more than one, I
And
guess. Top three.
I have many. I have many. I think Miles Monroe and
Okay.
Eric
I don't know
Thomas.
about him.
I don't. You won't. You most of the people do not know those people. Helen
Okay.
Keller. She no more.
I do know Helen Keller.
Yeah, you know. And
Mhm.
Tony Robbins. Or what else? Amodnila Prabhuji. I have
Would
many.
you like to tell me why? Like, what do you admire about these people?
Admire about these people are making this world beautiful. They are contributing something on this planet for humanity, right?
Right.
Yeah, they are showing a path. They are creating a path on which if people can follow their principle, their rule, they can make their life elegant, radiant, right?
Yeah, that
So,
is admirable, to be honest.
yes,
Right.
yes, yes. They're changing millions of people every year, their life, their business, their relationship, okay, by their philosophy.
Right.
So that is
So, for
I love.
example, Helen Keller, you mentioned. So, if you did meet her ever,
Uh-huh.
so what would you ask her, or what would you tell her?
I no, I what I have already learned from her, right? That first I will be grateful for God sent her on this planet,
Yeah.
and that through her, okay, people can learn something about
Hmm.
life. Okay, people can motivate. People should not complain about their life. Whatever happened for good. Life doesn't happen for you. Sorry, to you is happen for you.
Hmm.
Any kinds of trials and tribulations coming in your way, you must expect good. It's not bad for you. It's good for you, and that's what I have learned from Helen Keller. This is the I think biggest lesson I have learned.
That is true. I mean, I really admire her also.
Yeah,
She had every odd against her, and she rose to
yeah,
where she is now. Right.
yeah. Of course, of course. And without problem, without trials and tribulation, opponent, adversity, tragedy, you can make your life great. You cannot make yourself great, right?
Yeah. Tragedies are required for character development.
And how can you make a price tag on your life? How you can give value to your life? You're not having problem, right? So
Right.
it's needed in our life.
Okay. Um, do you have a bucket list of things that you want to achieve or do before you die?
Yeah, I have bucket list, material, relationship, and professional, financial, physical, emotionally. What else?
Okay.
Yeah, I have all
So, are
aspects
there
of.
any smaller things in there, like, for example, in my
I,
bucket list?
go ahead, go ahead.
Yeah. So, for example, my bucket list, I would like to go on a tour of Europe, see
Hmm.
every major place of Europe.
That
That
is
is on
also
my
in my
bucket
bucket
list.
list. That is also in my bucket list.
Really? And
Yeah,
what
really.
else is there?
First of all, US and Europe, UK, Germany, France, these all European country I wanna, and Australia. Australia is not in the UK, European country, but I wanna travel
Hmm.
around the world. Yeah,
Around the world. And I'm
around the
sure
world.
you will achieve it. With your convictions, I'm sure you will achieve it
Uh,
somehow.
Thank you.
And why do you want to travel so much?
I I I think I do not, I want to travel also, but I not only want to travel to see the world. I want to travel to inspire the world.
Oh, wow. That's a really good quote. You should note it down somewhere. That's a really good quote.
Yes, yes, yes.
That was fantastic. All right. So, if you weren't in your current profession, you will work as a fitness trainer, right? Yeah. If you weren't doing this, what do you think your profession would be?
I wish I woke up 10, I think, yeah, 10 years ago. Then I would be author, motivational speaker up to now.
Right,
Yeah,
right.
author, motivational speaker.
That sounds very interesting.
Yeah, the all thing. Entrepreneur. But
Entrepreneur.
now,
Okay.
yeah, entrepreneur. And now a few years back, I woke up. Okay, I got aware about life. So I'm now starting, but that's great.
You can still be an author, to be honest. Just, whenever you say quotes like these, you have very inspirational quotes. Just note them down and you can include them in a book and then publish it.
Yeah, let's see.
All right. So, tell me, what has been your biggest challenge in life?
Biggest challenge in life I had home, we had home, but when it was raining, we could not stay in the home because our furniture, our bed, we don't have place to sleep in the rainy season in our home,
Wow.
right? Yeah, and even you used to not eat that till the time it was raining for 2 days, 3 days, 4 days.
Mm-hmm.
So we used to eat sattu because even we had no gas to a stove. We used to make food on mud stove, right? And
Right, right.
on a straw. So in raining season, we could not, make food by those straw.
Hmm.
So everything, our clothes, our bed, our furniture, we used to stay. Sometimes we used to go to our neighbor home to make food. That was challenging, and even
That was, I can feel it. Like you've,
we had no food. We had not money to pay the school fee, tuition fee, and the other things. A lot of them. You can understand.
so it has been quite a journey. I mean, from there to where you are right now, it's a huge difference, isn't it?
Yeah, yeah. He's different, of course.
And you came right from the roots. I really respect that.
But respect, yeah, and I appreciate it. I appreciate. Thank you so much, God, for no giving me birth in rags, right? Because if I would burn with a silver spoon in my mouth, I could not understand the value of money, this life, you know, professional life. But I'm
Hmm.
so grateful to have those life because I have, aware about when life hits you, how much it hurts. So I can respect everybody, the people who is living in slum, the people who is begging, the people who had no roof over their head. I respect those all people.
Hmm.
I feel like, okay, let's help him. Let's do something for them. So by the grace of God, have given me, and I do every month I do.
All right. So I'll give you a little bit of feedback, right? What I feel like is, of course, you can express yourself very well by this point, which is the main point of learning a language, right? A few things, like you said, you can respect those who are beggars also. I think you're missing out on plurals, right? Forgot exactly what you said. Yeah. So you might want to work a little bit on your grammatical errors, at least the ones which I'm pointing out.
Yeah.
Okay. They're very minimum. Okay. So I can understand
Hmm.
you've come a long way. So minimal errors, grammatical a little bit, and pronunciations a little bit. Okay.
Yeah.
Focus on your S pronunciations. For example,
Yes.
yeah, try this one.
Shasa. Shasa.
Hmm?
Ask.
Yeah. And say existing.
Existing.
Yeah, great. So when I'm asking you to repeat it, you're okay with it. When it's in the flow,
Yeah,
sometimes
I know,
pronunciation
but
is go here and there.
in flow, I commit mistake. Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine. That's absolutely fine. As long as you're using language the right way, and you are okay. You're using the language to express yourself, and that's what matters. All right. So before the session ends, one last question. Okay, it's about aging. So, according to you, what is the true meaning of aging gracefully?
Aging.
Aging.
Aging gracefully. True meaning. I couldn't understand the sorry.
Okay, okay. It's about age. So, for example, what is the perfect what is the perfect age you want to live to?
Between 25 to 35.
Okay, why?
Because after 25 you get mature. Okay, in 10 years we have, God has given great chance, you can have relationship. Okay, you can build your career, you can start your business, you can be spiritual, okay, in your life.
Mm-hmm.